Genital Jousting is one of my favorite games of at least the last 6 months, and I'll tell you why. So, this game first came out in early access, I believe, last year, and it was mostly a collection of mini-games, more or less, where you just kind of, like, played multiplayer or with your friends and tried to get penises into buttholes and stuff, and there's gonna be a ton of sentences in this that I never thought I would utter, but, you know, I guess that's just part of the game and part of the fun. So, when it was originally in early access, I saw some gameplay of it, and I was like, okay, that looks okay. It looks like a fun little stupid game. The controls are okay. It's by Devolver Digital. That sounds about right for them. And it was by the developers of, I think, Broforce and Gorn. So, you know, that's at least interesting that they go this route. Then the game came out fully, and I decided to pick it up because I saw that there was a story mode in it now, and I've played through that entire thing, and I have to say, this is one of the best story modes I've played in a game in at least a few years, and I'm not joking at all. Like, seriously, I'm not. This is a very heartfelt story. It's depressing, it's hilarious, it's all these different emotions, and it follows a penis named John as he tries to find love or make people love him and fulfill himself in life, but he can't do it because he's kind of a dick. And there's some wonderful narration the entire time. There's some great gameplay sequences. It's always fun to control a floppy penis, and I wasn't expecting that at all. It's really well made in nearly every aspect, to the point where I think the story mode in this game is more worth replaying than all of the multiplayer modes, because, as I said, because it's like you gotta go and stick your dick in someone else's butt, or you gotta go race through a bunch of cactuses and try to not get them stuck to your dick, and, you know, that's funny and stuff, and that's neat, and it's a cool idea, and it's very Devolver Digital, don't get me wrong, but the story mode in this game is so good and surprised me so much that I would honestly recommend picking up this game just to play through it, because it's extremely cliche, but it's cliche done right in the way that it's done well. I can accept a storyline where I know what's gonna happen more or less if it's done well and with some interesting concepts. And I mean, playing as a penis in a world of penises that, other than the fact that you're a penis, doesn't really have an effect on what the world is like, is definitely an interesting concept, because it introduces some very different gameplay, let's put it that way, and some really unique ways of telling stories, I guess. Yeah, let's go with that. Like, this game is hilarious, but it can also be extremely depressing and heartfelt, and throughout the storyline, you go through a roller coaster of emotions, all this stuff happens, and you come out of it, jokes, right? I've accepted there's gonna be so much innuendo in this. You come out of the storyline, I don't even know if you feel better, you just kind of feel different, if that makes any sense. I think it was a really creative way to add more content into this game and make it not just a meme, but make it, you know, have some merit to it. And I've played a lot of games on Steam that have nudity, have sex in them and stuff like that, and I mean, I guess this is like not even technically nudity, I don't know what I would call it exactly, but the point I make in all those videos is always, if you're gonna do something lewd or do something that's got like one joke to it, expand upon it and make it something unique and interesting, you know? And this is definitely unique and very interesting to play through. The joke isn't always that they're penises. I mean, that's definitely a recurring theme, don't get me wrong, but it's got cool ideas and it's got artistic integrity beyond that. It's got morals, it's got values, it's got all this really cool stuff in it that you don't expect. And I think that other indie developers should be looking at this game and seeing, oh, we can make a lewd joke, but we can also make a real game too, and then deliver a product that people want to play and want to replay and want to, as weird as it sounds, talk about with their friends. Genital Jousting is absolutely fantastic. The story mode more so than the multiplayer modes, that has some mileage too, but I think that's only going to be for when you have like a specific group of friends over. So yeah, I would 100% recommend this game because it's hilarious and interesting, and it's honestly one of the best games I might have played in the past year. Also, look at it. There's a floppy penis.